Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go with the first match of the day of this North American Pool Tour 2019 U.S. Open Qualifier. We are coming at you live from Romine's High Pockets here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our first match of the day. It's going to be Mason Cook versus Nakia Guyton. That is Nakia at the table now, racking. So if you guys could do me a favor and hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified when we go live, that'd be great. And share. Sharing is caring. Oh, hi there.
I
Welcome.
spy a Moscone Cup Team USA champion in the house.
Here, I think I was a little quiet here. Is this a little more better?
Tyler Steyer.
Tyler Steyer is in the house.
house.
He'll be on the live stream later for sure. I believe this was a race to 7. That was one thing I was a little fuzzy on.
Oh, I will go find that out.
I'm pretty sure it's race to 7,
Here,
but Sherry's going to go find out.
I'll just pull up the flyer here.
You can do that too.
They will be having another qualifier in January sometime. Vanessa will be getting us that flyer a little bit later on today.
All right, and we are playing, she said we're playing WPA rules 9-ball, which is mostly the same as CSI rules 9-ball. They are not playing with a 4-point break rule, but they are playing with the 9 balls racking on the spot. They are doing rack your own. I believe this is alternate break.
Yeah, 7 and 6, and then the finals looks like a race to 9.
All righty.
But I will go double check just to make sure.
Right on. All right, brings Mason to the table. Hey, you don't need to like and subscribe. You guys already did that. All right, push shot by Mason. Gonna tie something up, or at least they're trying to tie him up. Winner of this tournament will be getting a paid entry into the 2019 U.S. Open 9-ball championship in Las Vegas later this year. Speaking of Vegas, how was that Moscone Cup? We had the honor and privilege of being able to watch it live in person, and it was a blast. Go USA. Oh, I just realized I don't have my chat window open. You guys are probably all yelling at me saying all kinds of rude things at me, and I don't even notice. Hey, Wambra, One Pocket Kid, Mohacken.
NCPT.
My apologies. This is the North Central Pool Tour. My apologies. NCPT.
Yep, and it is race to 7 on the A side.
In my defense, when I put those titles in, I hadn't had any coffee yet.
Okay.
So let's go with that as my excuse.
And I'm going to track of you. So Nakia does not have a Fargo, is that correct?
I could not find one.
Okay. And he's from Caledonia.
Wisconsin? Yeah, he didn't say. We'll say Wisconsin. All right, nice little safety there by
Oh,
Mason.
that rolls in behind that 3. That's
Yeah.
a real nice safe. I can't tell. It looks like he can still kick at the end rail to go with the 1. There's enough gap there between that 1.
Yeah, it looks like he still
Between the
has
1 and the 3.
he still has the 1 railer to the end rail, but it just looks nicer when it gets in behind the 3.
My mic seems to be loose. Is there a way that we can tighten these back up? It's like sagging on me.
Is that better?
Let's see. Yeah, it's better. And if it stays in place, it's a whole lot better.
All right, so nice kick by Nakia leaves Mason Cooks like right back at you.
Timing's off.
Oh, he was timing it for the safety, and that worked out.
Yes, it did. Is there anybody out there? Can everybody hear us?
Yeah, I was just about to bring up that chat here so we can see all the people that are yelling at us, telling us we got the wrong thing going.
Oh. That's me.
Hello, radiology.
Wambra.
Yeah, this is Wambra's neck of the woods. He
Yeah,
should come on down.
He wanted the name of the place again. Romine's High Pockets. And we're actually in Greenfield, Wisconsin.
The mailing address is actually Milwaukee, so that's why I put
Okay.
Milwaukee.
Yeah. Well,
I couldn't remember the name of the city, so I Googled it, and Google says Milwaukee. Oh, nice shot there. Time to come with another nice shot.
Mason won the men's tournament that we did for them last year, or was it earlier this year?
Actually, he actually didn't win. He came in second. He was in the finals. He came in second.
Okay. Is that 9 gonna get in the? I don't think the 9's got him. Looks like he can. Looks like to me that Nakia can see this to pocket the 3.
Yeah, but it's going to be impossible to hold the cue ball for the 4.
Yeah.
You can't draw into the 4 because you're on the rail.
No, and I mean that was real nice speed. That cue ball is almost frozen to that end rail.
Link to the brackets. It is on Challenge. I will see if I can find that for you guys. All right, I found it on Challenge. Now I'm going to post that into the chat room for you guys. All right. Link to the bracket posted in the chat room. Oh, maybe got a little. I let that cue ball get away a little. Oh no, it's scratched.
You have it wrong on the That's the YouTube link.
Yeah, I updated it, so
I just copied that.
I updated it on YouTube. All right, apparently they are allowing headphones in this tournament. Looks like it since Nakia is wearing some. All right, Nakia grabbing that first game. 1-0 in this race to 7. So you're watching the North Central Pool Tour 2019 U.S. Open Qualifier. Their first of at least 2 that I know of. They might have more,
Yeah.
but at least 2. There's going to be another one in January. Coming at you live from Romine's High Pockets in Greenfield, Wisconsin, which is just outside Milwaukee. It's our first time here at Romine's, and it's a big place, beautiful place, lots of Brunswick 9-foot gold crowns. They have a couple of snooker tables, a 12-foot snooker table, 10-foot snooker table. They have some billiard tables. I'm told this place gets really crowded on,
I would
at
imagine.
nights.
So, I mean,
this is definitely the place to go to play some pool in the area, that's for sure.
they've got 40-some pool tables in here.
All right, nice break. Get out of the way, 8-ball. The 8-ball's not going to get out of the way. They never listen to me.
Yeah.
Will we be at Derby again this year? It's looking like it's not going to happen this year. But we're going to keep trying to make it happen, but it's looking, chances are looking pretty slim. All right, Mason does love to jump.
He was going for the Liz Cole maneuver.
He's try to bank jumping in and run out. Oh, no, look what he's lined up.
As he left that 1-9, there's a gap. I don't know that there's a gap.
The 4 might be in the way. All right, was able to avoid hitting the 4, but was not able to pocket the 9, and
Looks like he's got him hooked. He
nope.
might be able to see the edge of it, just then off of it, cue ball a couple rail, or is he's
No,
looking at
he
that
can see
full to hold the cue ball behind it too. That's a nice shot. Thought he would be able, thin off the other side of it and bring the cue ball 3 rails back underneath the 4-6.
So you coming down, Wambra? Looks like Wambra might be coming on down.
Wants to come down and meet Tyler.
All right, looks like Nakia is going to be jumping this.
He's only got to,
yeah.
I was going to say, he's only got to jump the edge of it, but he hit that kind of, I don't even think he took one warm-up stroke on that.
Yeah, that was
It might have been
quick.
a little bit of a misfire. They are playing 3-foul rule, but he did not get the cue ball up underneath that 4.
He might have just barely got him again. But yeah, I can't believe he didn't get behind there. He also, Mason also shot that really quick. Of course, As you guys know that watched the last time Mason was on stream, he's a very quick player.
Oh, well, this is a nice little fortuitous roll for Mason here.
Mason is the guy that made like four railers in the tournament, and he called them every time because they were playing 10 ball, so he called it. It was crazy. He even made a couple on the live stream.
Bank this 6 cross side.
Yeah,
Bring the cue ball 3 rails around.
I don't think
4 or
safety is
5
even
rails
entering his
around.
mind.
Wow. He let it rip. These tables getting a little speed to them.
Yeah, these tables, they've all been just freshly recovered 2 days ago.
Yeah, and we had some freezing fog last night, so that means it was pretty chilly. Like, plus this door being open a little cold air blowing on this table might make it run a little faster today.
No,
Oh, no.
Speaking of fast.
Is it going? Nope,
No.
it's rolling off the rail.
Slow down a little, Mason. All right, Nakia says, pool's easy.
Thank you.
This is an easy game. Thank you very much. Keep 'em coming.
Thank you very much, sir. May I have another? And so now this is a race to 7 on the A side, race to 6 on the B side, and is not a true double elimination. It is a single race to 9 for the finals.
Correctamundo. And if you weren't able, and the field was limited to 32 players, if you weren't able to get in that before it was cut off, they're going to have another one in January.
Yeah, and Vanessa will get us the information on that. We will more than likely be doing that tournament.
Most likely, as long as we don't have scheduling conflict.
Yeah, right before Derby would be a good time to do it. They've got everybody coming out to the Midwest anyhow.
Right.
A weekend before Derby would be a really good weekend to do it.
All right, Nakia with the break. Uh-oh. Cue ball's making a run for it.
3 tables over.
All right, ball in hand for Mason.
Yeah, he wastes no time. I mean, he's probably, he's got that little bit of that natural ability. Quick shooters have more of a natural ability for pool. But, they just see the shots. That needs to get up.
I think he left a window.
I think there's a window.
Hey, Balint, welcome.
Hola.
think I'm gonna have to get the trivia game fired up again one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get more. Well, he thought he could see it, but couldn't quite squeeze that cue ball through there. I gotta get more questions entered into that trivia game.
Yeah, and again, he's so lazy. He's got like minutes of spare time a day. Minutes.
It's not that bad. I have tens of minutes of spare time each day.
Okay, tens of minutes. And he usually fills those up taking pictures of stars and galaxies and nebulas and.
No, lately we've only had like 2 clear nights a month. It's been pretty ridiculous. And true to form, Mason's gonna make quick work of these. Oh no 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 no. Okay.
Oh, he's fine.
Phew. Had me
He's
worried
chasing
there.
shape.
Had me worried. I thought she was gonna end up right
What's
behind
up?
that 9 ball.
What's up with that? No, a kid's chasing shape. I like it.
I mean, if it's me, I'm coming like way out to the middle of the table. I'm staying far away from that 9. I'm chicken like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mason on the scoreboard.
1-8. No, 2-1.
2-1.
I missed something somewhere. So I was sleeping. Sleeping on the job. And I think they had 2 dropouts, so I think there's only 30 in the field instead of 32.
I mean, I could have played.
You probably still could have. Or not. He ain't leaving me over here all alone.
Oh, I'd be out in 2 anyway, so don't worry about it.
I'll
I'd
get
be right
Tyler to
back.
come over here and commentate with me.
It's been like 35 or 40 years since I played on a 9-foot table.
You hit balls on a 9-foot table in October. I saw you.
Oh no, Kojak in the subway, along with a couple other balls. No, just one other.
That 9 ball's just hanging around and hanging around.
You know, we just watched Rounders the other night.
You did?
Me and Ethan did, yeah. It was like 2 nights ago, just watched Rounders. Maybe 3 nights ago.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, I'm wondering, do you try to play?
This Cheese Rider, he's lining up for the 9.
Now, I was going to say, if the 6 doesn't pass the 7, then yeah, you probably do line up for it, but it does. So this isn't easy, especially where he's ended up. This is not an easy shot.
Not at all.
They'll probably fire it in the hole then. 2 ball almost went. All right, and this is laying pretty nice here for Mason to just come and clean it up.
Yeah, he's.
They've even got the right angle to come out between the 6, 7 here and working towards the 4.
Yeah, 1 ball leads to the next. Real nice. They're laid out real nice.
Yeah, the hardest thing here is the 4 to the 5. And it looks like he's jacked
he made
up
it.
now.
Yeah, he made it hard.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really the hardest position play on the table. Now the 5 to the 6 is he's going to have to go back and forth and avoid hitting this 9. Or just use the 9 to try to hold your cue ball up. Back and forth. Wait for the 6 ball in and run out.
Wafer thin. Just like that.
Bounce out a little bit. Nice angle.
How's the speed? How's the speed?
Perfect speed.
Perfect.
Cue ball's going to come straight up at this 9 ball. He didn't need to do anything except for make this 7 ball. He put a little English on it to help it towards the rail. I don't like that. I end up either in the side pocket or off the point of the side pocket.
I like using the second rail there to help control the cue ball a little. All right, learning his lesson, taking an extra warm-up stroke on the 9 ball there. Not going to miss another 9. Ties it up 2 apiece. Race to 7.
Get another deposit into his account for this set. And that is Tyler shooting on the next table over there that you're seeing his back.
So during the players' meeting, they did say no soft braking, but they are not playing with a 4-point break rule.
Yeah.
So nothing official like that, but
Wouldn't it be a 3-point rule? I thought it was a 3-point rule, not a 4-point rule.
whatever the point rule is, they're not playing with any of them. You don't have to make any points. Just no soft braking. I don't know.
That's right inside.
That is, that's right in.
Yeah, I thought it was 3. I know at Derby it's 3. And
It might be 3. I might be adding an extra point in there.
Kevin's being really tough.
Yeah, shoot the 2 at the 6-7. Leave that cue ball in behind the 5.
Yeah, 6,
Actually
7's
breaking it out from the 3 is good because the 4 ball's hanging in the side, so this is a perfect angle to break out the 6-7.
Yeah, just be sure you don't come in and bump the 6 out. If you catch that second rail and bump the 6 towards the 4, you could be in trouble. I'd be trying to run into the 7 here. Just like that. Nice shot.
He's hit that perfectly. That's a nice shot there, Nakia. That took care of the one problem he had.
Yeah, he's going to cut the 4 just a little bit so that his cue ball goes into that side rail and bounces back off a little bit.
Yeah, to the rail and back up towards the middle. Whoa, cue ball. Whoa.
Yeah, he wants to be able to come out of that that lower left corner there, a couple rails towards, up the line towards the 6, and he's definitely got the line to do that.
Yeah, you have to draw this sharp into that corner.
Yeah, not too sharply.
Yeah, I want to, just avoid scratching. Now he's just going to roll it and take the tougher shot on the 6.
Yeah. I don't know that I even like cutting the 6 ball.
Yeah, problem is you're probably going to end up with trying to shoot the 7 past the 9. I don't know if the 7 goes past the 9.
What if you try and 3 rail the 6 and hold the cue ball?
3 rail the 6 in the side?
No, down past the 9 and hold the cue ball there. I'm looking at playing it safe.
For a safety, okay.
Yeah, you've got the 7, 8, 9 for possible blockers.
Yeah,
It looks like he's gearing up to cut this
I
ball
don't
in.
think safety's entering his mind. Just a bit outside. Hello, Susie Qual. Welcome.
And yes, one qualifying spot to the U.S. Open up for grabs here today.
It's one paid entry, right?
Yep. I don't know if they're doing it like the ones out in Oregon. The ones in Oregon are also money. There's money going towards travel, too. I don't know if this one does. I think not, because it's only a 32-player board that we're doing because of it's just a one-day tournament here.
Yeah, I would think it's just the paid entry, not travel expenses too. So, but I don't know that for sure. I'd have
Yeah.
to double check that.
Plus, you know, that one out in Oregon, it's a 2-day tournament, the ones that they were having out there, and it was open to at least 64, so that gives room to help pay for travel and stuff.
Hmm.
Plus, it's a whole lot cheaper to go to Vegas from Oregon than it is from Wisconsin or from the Midwest.
Right.
Got this right on by it. That's nice speed. That's really nice speed.
So you'll notice that Mason doesn't shoot with any cue sticks that are of normal length. His normal shooting cue is, like 8 feet long, and his break cue is like 46 inches long. It's like a jump cue.
Yeah, it looks like he has an extension in built into his cue stick.
Yeah, he shot with an extension for a while, and he liked it so much he just had a cue made. Just had a cue made extra long.
Did you go over this?
I did not.
So, who is Mason Koch?
I don't know.
He is a BCA Wisconsin State 10-ball runner-up, leading points holder for the NCPT, second place last NAPT at Carom Room. That was actually the NCPT men's tournament that you did.
Right.
Wisconsin Badger State Games Master Champion. Matt Apple Jumping Jacks. So he's sponsored by, as you can see by his shirt, Peshawar Cues. The Matt Apple Jumping Jacks.
Here he is breaking with that jump cue.
Custom Cues, Jump Cues, Chalk Butler. He's been playing pool for about 8 years and is from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
All right. He's made 2 on the break, but he does not look like he has a shot at the 1. He loves to jump. I wouldn't be surprised to see him jump at this. No, he's going to push. Leave the old long straight in.
And I double dog dare you. And all here you have to you'd have to do is just stop your rock, and it isn't on the rail, so Nakia can dig into this a little bit should he choose, or he could just roll this one ball in.
Yeah, I'd just be rolling it. I wouldn't be trying to shoot any type of stop shot.
Yeah, that cue ball's going to follow it straight in.
Whoa! Shazbot.
So Nakia, they call him Nick, is from Caledonia. Grew up in Wisconsin. He says he is a state worker for the state of Wisconsin. He started playing pool in 1992. His favorite pool memory is a trip he had to Vegas. His favorite game is 9-ball.
That's my favorite game.
Favorite place to play is right here.
I can't blame him.
Romine.
This is a pretty nice place.
Yeah, I'd play here.
If I lived in the area, this would be my favorite place to
You'd
play.
have to drag me out at closing. Sherry, it's time to go.
I don't wanna.
Can't you put a bet in for me? And he is into his physical fitness. When he's not playing, he likes to work out. That is actually becoming really big amongst pool players. Pool players have actually figured out that this is a sport too.
Right, absolutely.
Now we're just waiting for the rest of the world to catch on.
being in good physical condition does help your pool game.
Mm-hmm.
Helps your stamina for lasting throughout those long days of playing tournaments.
Yep. He's at the get or sit, one of the two. He's all right. Just cut this in past the 9 ball. Maybe use a little bit of inside English to keep it below the side pockets, or would you try to come one rail out and shoot that 8 in the side?
I'd be shooting this with just a hair of outside, shooting the 8 in the side. That'd be how I would be doing it. But let's see what Nakia does.
It looks like he's sitting this with inside. I guess not. Yep, that's a nice angle to get to the 9.
Yep, that's perfect.
A little bit below center, and just so that you don't run into the 9 ball.
So Hulk Joe asks why they racking the 9 on the spot. A lot of places are doing that now just to make it so that the wing ball doesn't just go in automatically on the break like happens so often. Just trying to make it a little bit harder to make a ball on the break.
Making it tougher for the break and runs is what they're doing, too. All right, 3-2. 3-3.
3-3. It was 3-2.
Yeah.
Now it's 3-3. And we are playing Rack Your Own, alternate break. They were using the turtle rack, but he's using a magic rack.
Yeah, they were having a little bit of trouble with the turtle racks. Not sure if it's the rack or the balls. They're going to get a hold of Oscar about it, but they weren't able to get them frozen, so.
All right, Nakia with the break.
If you're in the area, get your butt on down here,
Wambra.
Wambra. Finish that coffee and get your butt up here.
Is this going to get in behind the 4? Is
Uber
it going to get behind
rideshare.
it?
Yeah, it did. It's behind it. Pretty easy.
Uber rideshare for 45 miles?
Yeah. He's a pretty easy one rail kick, and there's a lot of good things can happen. Oh, did that one go?
No.
Nope. There's a lot of good things could happen,
3,
especially
3?
if,
Nope.
Oh, he's got him hooked. Especially hitting the other side is what I was going to say, because the cue ball could have come back down underneath these balls, sending the one ball down table. So he's going to spin to the end rail. And,
All right, good
oh,
hit.
I can't believe it didn't.
Go off the 3 or something?
Right. Open that up. Go off the 3. There's a nice opportunity for Mason here. Oh, he's crushed that. Oh, I don't think that 2 goes past
I think
that.
maybe he's going to play
got
the 3-ball combination.
I would just bump the, because of something like this, maybe just thin the outside of the 2 and let the cue ball go in and make the combination, leaving you a shot on the 2 up in the corner.
Yeah, I like that shot. Well, that's a nice safety, especially if it gets under that 7. Yeah, the billiard would have been a pretty nice shot. And he would have seen that had he taken more than 2 seconds to shoot.
Yeah, that's the shot I liked there, was the billiard. And then again, I'm over here commentating, and he's out there playing. Oh, that was a nice effort. That was a tough one to hit, especially with that 7 ball just sitting there too, right out in the way. There's a big head in the way.
And yes, Susie, that is right. We are playing WPA 9-ball rules, which is largely similar to CSI 9-ball rules for us American players.
USA, USA. Oh, wait, no. That's not until December next year.
But we are not using the 3-point or 4-point break rule. I don't remember if it's 3 points or 4 points. It might only be 3. But even in the WPA rules, the 3-point break rule is optional. That's not required. Oh, and they also are requiring that the 2-ball be racked at the back of the rack. Don't get straight, leave a little angle. All right, he's good. He's got angle. This is perfect. Ooh.
Ooh, wee. So he's going to come back with this.
All right, take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, he's going to get a drink of water. He's definitely taking his time.
Yeah, really taking his time.
All right, 9-ball deposited. Mason takes the lead, I think, for the first time this set.
Yep.
Or was it 3-2 before in favor of Mason? Well,
Man.
regardless, 4-3, favor of Mason in this
He's in the
race
lead
to
now.
7. He's in the lead now and breaking. And racking the 9 on the spot does make a difference because the wing ball doesn't just go in automatically anymore. So what a lot of players have done is they started using more of a cut break, trying to make the 1 in the side. So because you're pocketing the 1, you're trying to play position on the 2, and because the 2 ball is being racked at the back, you don't have much idea where the 2 is going. So that just adds a lot more randomness to it. Whereas before, players would be trying to make the corner ball and playing position on the 1, which made break and runs a little too easy for the top players. Maybe not for maybe not for your average Joe, but for the top players, it was making it too easy. So
get that piece of Mylar off the table. Get out of that side pocket.
So as you could see, Mason did play the cut break. He made the 1 in the side as he was demonstrating what I was talking about. Our Albertson 1988 wants to know what size tables are they playing on. These are 9-foot Brunswick Gold Crowns.
Yeah, you'll hear that whack.
Freshly recovered just a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get that nice crisp sound of the ball hitting the back of the pocket when they fire them in the hole that Kevin loves.
I love that sound. I like diamond tables, but I don't like the sound that the balls make when they go into pockets. They don't make that Brunswick
sound.
whack sound.
I'd probably be playing this up in the corner. This, playing the short. So many things can go wrong. Shooting it like that, and I mean they're a whole lot easier to miss, when you're getting in short side like that. And he handled it just fine, but I'd have probably been playing that ball up in the corner.
I don't have a problem with him choosing to shoot that. That's probably where I'd shoot it. But yeah, different preferences for different players.
Different strokes.
Absolutely. Looks like the 5 does pass the 8, so shouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, gonna come back right back at it. Wasn't sure if he would try to follow around 3 rails there past the 6 or not. And this is a bad angle.
Yeah, looks like he's
have to draw short side. Well, actually, there is no short side. 6 is out kind of in the middle. But can he draw straight up the line, or is that like straight at the
It
6?
looks to me like he'd be drawn straight at the 6, but it's hard to tell on camera. It'd have to be at the table to be able to really tell. Oh, he had the good angle. That's a nice shot. That's a
Yep.
good shot there, Nakia.
Hey, good shot for you.
Hey, that's my line.
No, it's Tommy Kennedy's line. No, it's not.
No, it was Dan Briggs.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy Kennedy's line is shot.
Tucking in his shirt, even though we're not playing foul on all balls, it's still nice to be polite.
And then it came untucked. He tried. It's the thought that counts.
Will we be streaming most of the day? We'll be streaming all of the day. We're gonna be here until the last ball falls.
Yep. This is a one-day tournament.
32 player, limited to 32 players, and they got plenty of tables, so people aren't waiting around.
Yeah.
So this definitely will be done in one day. All right, nice shot.
He's gonna go get it. He's getting an extension for his cue. Just roll his ball in. It's 9 ball to tie it up. Knot it up at 4. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to give that commentator's jinx because I think he is strong enough to withstand it.
He missed it. Just kidding. All right, 4 apiece. So it's a race to 3 from here.
Yep.
Double elimination, playing race to 7 on the A side, race to 6 on the scenic route side.
Single race to 9 in the finals. It's funny on the camera, he looks like he's like right at Tyler's back, but there's actually like 5 feet between them. There's lots of room between these tables.
Yeah, I like that. Our tables are not crowded against each other. The place is huge. They have lots of tables and plenty of room between the tables.
Full bar with some fishbowl specials and a Mexican restaurant, is from what I understand. From what I read.
All right, Nakia with the break.
I made that wing ball straight in the corner, and he is hooked on the 1. I think I like going for the kick off the side rail here. Cue ball probably goes over behind the 5.
All right, he's declared a push out.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Mason shoot this one.
One other nice thing about Brunswick tables that you can't do with diamond tables. On a Brunswick table, you can say, hey, just put the cue ball on the Brunswick. You can't really do that with diamonds. Put the cue ball on the diamond. Which diamond? There's like all kinds of diamonds around the table. And like referring to the Brunswick nameplate, just trying to cue. Players will say that when trying to freeze the cue ball to the end rail. Say, freeze them to the Brunswick. That's a nice shot. Dan Post. No, these are 9-foot gold crowns. Nice little safety, and if he can't come behind this 7, this is going to be a tough one to hit.
He's got his jump cue out.
Of course he does. He loves to jump.
Straight in.
If I jumped as good as he did, I'd be using that jump cue a lot too. That's a pretty nice shot there, Mason. He's got a good look at this too.
You know who really jumps well? Rory Hendrickson.
Yes, he does.
If you don't know who Rory is, he is actually one of Shane's mentors and fishing buddies. And that would be SVB as in Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Shane the King Van Boning.
No, these are definitely not Gold Crown 5s. They're like
No,
twos
they're
or
twos
threes.
or threes, yeah.
You can tell because the rubber of that pocket is not flush with the pocket. It sticks up above the table.
Rail's a little bit rounded and not flat.
Yeah, they're twos or threes. I don't really know the difference between twos and threes to be able to tell you for sure what they are, but they're of that generation.
With the bases on them, I'd say they're probably threes. The twos were the ones that were more white, and the actual base of it was a little bit more square than this, how it's got the arch on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I believe these are threes.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, I would guess Gold Crown threes.
Malarkey's had Gold Crown twos, and the bases of the tables were more squared off rather than these arches at the feet and the legs, and the middle beam were more straight across on the twos.
Yeah. But they're definitely not fours or fives.
I think we're going to see a 5-9 here.
I think that 5 might pass.
Okay. If it passes, then he'll shoot it past it.
Looks to me like it passes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, from over here it doesn't, but yeah, he's looking at where he wants to be on this 6.
Wambra found a gold-crowned emoji.
Yeah, and matches will be, especially for these first few rounds, back to back to back. So, fortunately, we do leave those DVR features enabled for you, so you can pause while you go get that drink or that potty break between matches. Popcorn, whatever it is you need. Laundry into the dryer.
Yeah, Wambra, that's how you can tell the Gold Crown ones. They have the ashtrays in the corners.
That is true. They had a few of those at Malarkey's, and everybody would make fun of me if I was having to bridge out of the pocket. I would take the ashtray out of the pocket, and everybody made fun of me for it, and then they all started doing it. The thing moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wobbles around in there.
Yeah. Well, and it's raised up even more and stuff. But, yeah, I would actually pull the ashtray out of the pocket and set it over on the side table while I shot. And especially Chris and Ford and them, they would make fun of me. See, the king.
Ah.
And he is the king. We need to change his name from the South Dakota Kid. He is not a kid anymore. He's in his 30s, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. He's looking at retiring.
Efren even came out of retirement, was just playing a tournament.
How many times is Efren going to retire?
Yeah, all of them until he dies.
Yep. He can't stay away.
If you're a pool player, you're a pool player.
Yeah, he can't stay away. The South Dakota King. Yep.
Do you guys have your Moscone Cup tickets for London next year?
We got ours.
We got ours. Sue Carroll's got hers. Cindy Medina got hers. Apparently, they sold it's a 3,000. There's only 3,000 seats available over at Alley Valley. They sold 1,000 of them the first day of the pre-sale.
Yeah, I went online and bought them
Immediately.
within the first hour of them going on sale.
Yep. Get over there. Let's support our guys. Up until that, my favorite tournament that we ever streamed was the Northwest Cup, which is a Moscone Cup style event between Oregon and Washington.
Well, it's still the favorite tournament I've streamed.
That we've streamed, yeah. I mean, it was the most fun I'd ever had at a tournament, streaming or not, was that tournament until we went to the Moscone Cup. That was just
That's a whole nother experience.
amazing. And the only thing that they're lacking is cowbell.
Need more cowbell.
And I mean, I understand why they don't have it. Apparently, like it's distracting, and people would be doing it while the players are, down on their shots and stuff. But yeah, that's the only thing that I think it's lacking is cowbell. Need more cowbell.
Yeah, no noisemakers allowed other than your loud mouths.
Stomping your feet on the ground, clapping, jumping up and down, and Sherry screaming, "Filler, killer!" Oh, yes, that was me.
Yep, Skylar Woodward, he is the filler killer.
And then everybody else stole it and put it all over Facebook. I was screaming it at the event.
Yeah, right, Dan? Smoking, quitting smoking's easy. You do it 20 times a day.
I'm in the process of doing it. I'm down to 2 cigarettes a day now. Tired of my lungs hurting and not being sick again. Right, matches are going by pretty quick.
Yeah, match on the next table just finished.
I think Tyler's about to win over here. This guy, though, has been giving him a run for his money. I look over there, and, he's won a few games.
Yeah, I can't tell what the score is in Tyler's game.
It's 2-something.
Yeah, that's the only one I can see.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it, but Tyler, he's got his backpack in the way. I can't see his score over there.
Dan says he quit quitting. You quit quitting? You quitter.
And, there's actually I think at least 3 women playing in this event, or maybe it's 2. No, there was 2 Kellys and one.
We know Kelly Nichols here playing.
And then there's Kelly Bourdain, whatever her last name is.
In fact, there's Kelly Nichols right there at the top left corner of your screen.
Yep.
I think he was trying to
And I think
move
one
some
of
balls
Laura,
here.
I think Laura Semko, or the other. There's is it one Kelly and
Oh, you cheese
2
rider.
Lauras, or 1 Laura and 2 Kellys. I
Is he
don't
going to
know.
get safe behind the 4? Safe behind the 4.
Nope.
Oh, so close. He's left him a shot.
Yeah, there's a
Wow.
pretty nice window there, and I like just coming back out the other side of the 6 to shoot the 3 in the same corner. Come out to the middle of the table.
Yeah, and that gives you a nice angle on the 3 to try to break out that 4 or 5 if you don't want to try to play the combination.
Uh-oh, there's a side pocket over there. There is a side pocket over there.
Yeah, he found it. That side pocket's been swallowing up cue balls left and right today.
Looks like he's going to elect to play the combination.
Yeah, it's sitting pretty good. Just
Yeah.
really. No reason not to. Just have to be very conscious of where the 4 ball's going and where the cue ball's going. That's the main
His
thing.
cue ball's going to slide out a little bit. He does have to cut this just the tiniest little bit. So the cue ball's going to be moving towards the foot spot there. unless he goes forward with it, which I don't like going forward. Then you got to maneuver. You got to. Oh, I didn't think the 4-ball would come out there. It'll work.
He controlled both nicely, played position on the 4 pretty nice. He didn't really want the 4-ball to be frozen on the rail, but he didn't want to hit it too hard where it ends up in a funny spot, so. So he's handling it. And a little bit of a funny angle on the 6. 2 rails around for that's short side of the 7, although it's not really short because it's only a couple inches off of the center line.
And he's just able to bridge beside the 9-ball. That's a nice shot.
That looks like it's going to be pretty good speed.
Yep, it needs to stop. Oh.
That's perfect. Perfect. Perfect angle to just come up right towards the 8. Nice shot, Mason. Whoa.
Gonna pull it back for the 9 in the side, it looks like. That's what he went over and looked at there. Oh, he grabbed a hold of all of it. 9-ball straight in the corner.
Bit of a tester. Oh no.
Hey, it's like the one he missed the very first game. He missed
the very first game he scratched in the side, left a 2-ball out for Nakia.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it was a game when he was practicing or something, or
And
the second game.
And then the second game he missed a 9-ball, but I think it was a little bit easier than that one he just missed.
Well, it was straight up the rail, and yeah, but missed it kind of the same way. All right, 5-5.
5-5. Efren will be playing 1 cushion. What's 1 cushion? Laura Bendikis is playing.
Kelly, Laura, table 33. I have Mark Jarvis, Brandon Van Overbeek, table 34.
There's a match
Mark
going.
and Brandon, table 34.
Oh, she's just practicing. I was like, Kelly's playing over on that table. She's just practicing.
Mm-hmm. In fact, that's the table that she was just called on. Laura and Kelly to table 33, and that's the table she's practicing on. All right, dry break for Mason.
Yeah, that cue ball's going to be headed straight at the 8-ball, isn't it, to cut this one up in the corner?
Yeah, as long as you can see the 2, you can cut the 2 in.
Yeah, I'm wondering, can he push past it or just push it out of the way?
He's playing safe, doesn't like it, and that's a pretty nice
shot.
safe. Nice shot there, Nakia.
Nice hit.
Nice hit.
But they... All right, Tyler wins over on the other table. 7-2.
Yep, Tyler Steyer gets his first one.
Wow, I can't believe he went for the billiard there. I guess he didn't like cutting that and trying to...
It was hard to reach to cut it.
What a shot. Get on down here.
Give him a shot.
Come on down.
Give him a shot.
Yeah, he was in that Happy Gilmore movie. Instead of that Bob Barker TV show.
All right, Mason with the jump cue.
Yeah, and if you can jump like that, just
Yeah,
who
he
cares?
he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And that's what he breaks with.
He doesn't break with his jump cue. He actually has a separate break cue, but the break cue is extra short, like a jump cue. Oh,
Yeah, he was just opening up.
he's getting everything in position for later.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he finally removed that piece of mylar from the pool table.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's what it's made out of. It's what it feels like, a thick piece of mylar.
That's probably what it is. Oh,
Get
side
out of
pocket.
there. Man,
Oh, that side pocket
That-
just loves cue balls.
I know, it is just eating them up.
He went for the 9. Wow, I thought he'd be going for the run out there.
Yeah, me too.
I guess he didn't like the angle on the 5 to get to the 6. All right, Nakia is going to get another chance at this. Similar to the shot he just missed on the 3. Well, this one looks a little easier than the 3. So you're going to bump the 7. Nope. All right, kick it safe. And did he get him behind the 7? I think he did.
I think it's
he's
there.
got him. That's a really nice
he's
shot.
not acting like it, but I think it's there. He was acting a little disappointed there.
Looks to me like he's got him, but I've been fooled before by these camera angles.
You?
Me. Yeah, if he had a shot at the 6, he would have shot it already. All right, he's saying.
It looks like he's getting ready to shoot it with a harpoon. That cue's so long.
Earl Strickland would be proud of that cue stick. Oh, man.
Yeah, I think I like to go into the end rail with a little spinach there rather than trying to masse at it. A little easier to control. But
With a little spinach, is that like baby spinach?
yeah, like the stuff you get in your salad.
Mm-hmm. All right, that nice.
Or maybe it was just a little bit of it and not a whole lot of it. I'm not sure.
That nice kick safe by Nakia gets him ball in hand. Get away from that 9.
It's going to stop just in time.
Man, these people like playing position close to that 9. They make me nervous.
Not chasing shape.
Face man, howdy. Thanks
What
for
up,
tuning in.
JT?
No, it's FM, Face man.
No, it's JT. When you know him like I do, like I actually
Oh, really?
know.
Really? How do you know him?
Like I actually know the guy. He's not just somebody in the chat room. He's like actually a friend.
All right, this 9 to put Nakia on the hill.
Oh no, he
my
missed.
goodness.
Wow, he really overcut that ball.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, he's just giving that gift back that he got last game. They both, make a nice run out and then
He didn't rush it. He took his time. It
Yeah.
just missed it. We feel your pain, Nakia. We've all
Yeah.
been there.
Yep. You know, to put yourself on the hill and, you know, like, you know, then that puts all the pressure on the other guy. You know, he knows you're getting back to the table, and now instead it's Mason's on the hill and his break. And sometimes the pool gods really come back and bite you here. And the 9 goes, does the 9 count on the break here? It didn't.
Unclear whether it counts on the break or not. That was talked about during the players' meeting, but I couldn't hear what the answer was. Bobby
Yeah.
Ballard. Howdy.
What's up?
All right, cut the one on the side, break open the 2-9.
I think that's what he's looking at. No, he's looking at playing some kind of safe. It's a nice speed. I like, yeah. I say we got the 6 and the 7. I like just splitting, you know, rail to rail there. Side rail, side rail. You got the 6 and the 7 as possible blockers for both the cue ball and the 1 ball.
Right. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in.
We're always ready for the holidays. Our kids are adults now. We don't have to buy them anything, right? They're 18 and 19 years old.
Yeah, we'll be asking them, what are you buying us? Oh, man,
That
there's that
side
side pocket.
Again, that side pocket.
Wow.
I think we need to have that thing adjusted.
You know, I think that's the only pocket that they've scratched in this whole
No, they've scratched
match.
in the other side pocket once.
Okay. Is he riding the 9 or playing safe? Looks
He's
like
riding the 9. It's in.
Wow.
And the 2.
Hill. Wouldn't have it any other way. Face in the place, yo.
Yo, yo.
So Kevin's watching from north central Wisconsin? No, Milwaukee's not too far. Hop in your car. Come on down. It's only, what, like a 3-4 hour drive? Come on down.
Yeah, we came for like 8 hours. 7.5, something like that to get here.
Bobby Martin from Eagle Billiards in Dixon City, Pennsylvania. We live streamed out of there once.
We did?
Yes,
Yes,
we did.
Yeah.
It was the
The
NAPT
NAPT, the first time they were there.
with Karen Kaur and Brianna Miller in the finals.
Yep. Brianna played so good that tournament.
She did. I can't believe she didn't win it.
Yeah. We wouldn't be opposed to coming back out there for other events.
Yeah, Bobby, you guys have a lot of steep streets around there.
Yeah, they do. And steep entryways into your into your plazas. The entry, that one that's going into their place, is pretty steep. It's almost New York, Pennsylvania.
Think he's going to go for the 9 here for the win. Nah, he's just going to go for the run out. Bump the 5. Oh, he
Boring.
missed the 5, and he's pretty good on this too.
Uh-huh.
Yep, this will work.
You just drag out of there. Cross missing the 9. That 8 ball's pretty big going forward. And then trying to miss the 8, the 3 ball gets big where you could bump the back
I mean,
side of it.
if you roll it in and bump the 8, you might hook yourself behind the 8.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
danger
dragging
with
to the
that.
side.
Perfect.
Woo.
Nice shot. Nice. They still got to get to the 4, so he's not out of the woods yet. I think you got to like draw like under the 5, like, you know, staying between this rail and the 5.
Nah, you just go in between the 8 lines, cut the 3 in, go, you know, and play it to shoot it
I
up
don't
in the
think he
corner.
can miss. I think he can.
I think he
Actually,
can miss it. Yeah, he can hit it thin enough. I think he can miss the 9. Well, that was different.
well, that's the way how he was saying he's going to have to go, is go
Yeah.
under the 5. Because if you draw it, you know, you have to draw it to miss the 9, because it looked like the 9 was going to be in the way if you tried to do anything else.
Yeah, I thought I could cut it with just a little bit of inside and miss the 9 ball and come back out and
think
shoot the
that-
4 up in the other up table somewhere. But, you know,
Yeah, he's sitting good now for the.
this is kind of straight.
Is it? Looks like. Okay, I thought he has angle.
And he's on the rail. He's got a little bit of angle.
Looks to me like he can follow to the rail and across, but
Yeah.
he's. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's. On camera, it looks like he has angle. He can go forward.
Yeah, he's pushing forward with it, but to me it looks like it could be a little bit straight.
Yeah, perfect. Nice shot. That's
he wanted
perfect.
it. Now he's going to have to shoot the 8 in the same corner. Just slide over for it.
Yep. Yeah, he's sitting. He's sitting pretty now. Just don't count your win yet. Yeah, you still got to put those balls in the holes.
Yep, still got to perform.
That's the problem when you get in situations like this. It's easy to get a little bit of ahead of yourself.
Ooh.
Oh my! Wow.
Watch out for the 9. Is that going to roll up? It's on 9. He can't
Oh
see
my
this 8.
goodness! I can't believe that just happened. Remember what I said before about these guys loving to play too close to the 9 and how I'm chicken and I try to stay far away from everything. You guys make me too nervous playing close position like that to the 9 ball all
Yeah,
the time.
that's wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow. And that harpoon just turned into a dagger.
All right, kick it in.
Yeah, just kick it in and get out.
That's all you got to do, right?
I go 2 rails and maybe you hit it the 3rd off of the head rail.
Yeah, I think that 8 ball's over a little too far to go for the 3-railer.
He's like, you know, you got to be kidding me here. But I can come in 2 rails out of this on screen, the lower left-hand corner. Oh, he's spinning around it. He's
He
got
got a
hold
hit.
of
He
it
got a hit.
and the rail, but
That's not going to be enough.
yeah, no. That's tough. Tough pill. And you don't swallow that pill. You
Notice how he stayed far away from this side pocket, the one that's been swallowing up cue balls.
Yeah, that's a pill that you gotta chew up and swallow. That was just
All right,
unbelievable.
for the match. Wow,
Wow.
what drama we had there. Holy cow.
I know. Crazy. All
Right. Mason Cook defeating Nakia Guyton 7-6. This is double elimination. This was an A-side match. Nakia still alive.
Round number 1. I'll be back in a little bit with the next players.
Yeah, so we'll be back